I made about $4,000 on my FTMO account this week, and I'm gonna be showing you the exact setups, the exact trades that helped me make this amount this week. Now, I'm also gonna be showing you guys how to trade the setup. In case you're wondering, this is not the challenge phase. I've already passed the challenge phase. So if you go here on certificates, you're gonna see uh, already got max allocation. We've passed the first phase, passed the second phase, and got max allocation. So funded $400,000. I'm going to be showing you how I was able to do that. This is the exact setup that I use to take this to pass this account. So these are the pairs that I trade, and the pairs that I took trades on this week was EURUSD, GBPUSD, and USDCAD. And I only traded one day out of the entire week. So I didn't trade Monday, I didn't trade Tuesday, I didn't trade Wednesday. I'm not trading today, which is Friday. I traded only on Thursday, which was yesterday. That was the only day that I traded. All right, so what are the trades that I took this week? So basically, those are the same idea on these three pairs, and the setup showed at the same time. So the setup that I got today, for those of you that have been following me up on my strategy, it was a type 3 setup where we had the breakout, price came to the middle of the range, and then price went back up, right? So we know that we're going to be looking for buys at this middle of the range here. We're going to be looking for buys. If it's the sell side, then we're looking for something like this to take it back down. Very simple, all right? Nothing complicated there. So I didn't get the trade Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday because I was mainly waiting for the market to reverse because we had this downtrend. Price has been going down, going down, going down. So I had to wait for the reversal, and I knew that the reversal was going to happen either Tuesday or Wednesday, midweek reversal. If it didn't happen on Wednesday, then most likely Thursday. All right, so it happened on Wednesday. We had this reversal here, so I was looking for buys. I even sent it inside my Telegram community. I sent it inside my Telegram here. So if you scroll up, scroll up, scroll up, yeah, so you can see we have. I sent the trades. I won't send the analysis inside here. This was when let me see. So this was me doing the analysis inside the Telegram, right? Live, trading this live. So I sent it inside the group for you guys to catch. Hope you caught the trades. So I also sent out the screenshots of the trades. So if you're not part of the Telegram community, make sure to click the link in the description below to join the community. All right, so the trades that we took. I saw this reversal here, midweek reversal. You can see we have a multi-day W formation that formed here. You could also take a buy somewhere inside here. But the reason why I didn't trade this day was because of news. We had news like around this area. So price reversed and I was looking for buys. So what I saw was basically the same setup. I was looking for Asian range consolidation, which is this, right? Price went to the top of the Asian range, came back to the middle of the range. If you look at this, came back to the middle of the range here. Let me draw a line there so you can see it clearly. Let me move this other one. So you can see price came to the middle of the range, and then I took a buy right here at the start of London session. So you can see this green box here is London session. This gray box here is Asian session. So price, as the session was about to start, I saw this and I was like, wow, that was a clean trade. Took the trade there, put my stop loss below. And then this went to I actually closed this for I was going for a 1 to 3, which was all the way here, right? Which price eventually went to the take profit, but I closed it at around like 1 to 2.6 or 1 to 2.7 risk reward. All right, so that was the trade that I caught there. I'm not trading on Fridays. I don't like trading on Fridays because of this usually low volume. All right, so this was the first trade. The other trades showed up at the same time, so I entered all of them at the same time. We had the trade here on GU. GU was kind of annoying because we had GBP news by 12, sorry, by 1 p.m. And on my FTMO accounts, I can't trade news. I can't trade during the news. So we had the same setup here. Price broke out of the Asian range, came back to the middle of the Asian range. Let me draw a line at the middle of the Asian range here. Price came back to the middle of the Asian range. And then I saw this entry here right at London Open. Took the trade there. And then price was going to the take profits. This ended up taking me out at break even. The reason why is because I couldn't close the trade here because of news. So you can't close the trade 2 minutes before and 2 minutes after the news. So this ended up coming back down here, and it didn't also activate my break even immediately because of the news, right? So if you're trading FTMO or whatever platform that you're trading, if they have that news rule, if this hits your take profit with the news, you would have validated the account. So, yeah, and if it hits your break even, you would have validated your account. And also, if it hits your stop loss, you validated the account. So what I did was I removed the take profit, I removed the break even, and I removed the stop loss. Right. So I didn't even expect this news to be this volatile. I expected it to be just a slight, maybe just bust up with the news. And then, because it wasn't like a crazy news, just GBP news that wasn't really crazy. And then what happened? This came all the way down here. It came close to my stop loss. My stop loss was not there though. Came close. And then by the time it went back here after like 5 minutes, I closed the trade. Around here, there's just a little bit of loss. Just down here, like break even basically. A loss like 0.5%, 0.25% on that. Right. And then guess what? Ended up going up, going back up for the TP. So it would have been two wins, but this one ended up being a break even, unfortunately. I wish this had hit TP before the news. That would have been good. All right, so that was the second trade. And then the third trade here was USD CAD. And then guess what? This one was a loss. I just had a feeling that this was going to be a loss because of the way they were wasting time at this point. I just wanted them to go like halfway so that I'll put break even, but it didn't do that. My rule is if it goes halfway, I put break even. If it doesn't go halfway, I'm not putting break even. So I just had a feeling that this was gonna do something like this. But if you know what's crazy, if you go on social media and say that you took buys here, you took buys here on GU, that is, you took buys on EU, took buys on GU, and took buys on USD CAD, they will say that all of them are correlated. So you're not meant to take all of them like that since it's the same. But guess what? I took all the trades and had different results for the three trades. EURUSD ended up working out TP. GBPUSD ended up hitting break even, and USD CAD ended up being a stop loss. So you can see like when it comes to like correlation is true, but there are some variations to correlation because there are different pairs. This one has euro, this one has GBP, and this one has CAD. So sometimes your USD might be more influenced by euro than the USD. The only time they will correlate very well is when it is USD that's moving the three of them. That's when they'll correlate accordingly. But if in a situation where it's not USD that's controlling them or being influenced by them, um, then the correlation is not really going to be there per se. Because if you look at this, you can see during New York session, GBUSD went up, your USD went up, and guess what? USD card went up. So you see, there's a problem there. But by the time this was about going up, then you have this coming down just a little bit. So there's what they call fractional disparity. So what they do is they hold one pair sideways and move the other ones. If you notice, when I entered EURUSD and I entered GBPUSD, they were both moving, but USD card was going sideways. That's why I had a feeling that this was not gonna work for them to be holding this sideways. To do what they'll do is they'll be going up and down, up and down, up and down. So the moment this one is going up, like this, then USD then will be going down. By the time it's going down like this, then USD and GBUSD will be going up aggressively, while this one is just going sideways like that. So when you're seeing it candle by candle, it looks as if it's correlating, but overall, it's not actually correlating. So that's the thing about that. And then if you look at the trades that I took, let's go back here. Network, network, network. All right, so you're gonna see the trades. I want to show you guys the trades here. So you can see 4,000 here. So you can see the trades that I took here, USD card. This is just one trade. I had to split the trades into two because of the lot size that's like 35, 35. That's like 70 lots, right? And this was the USD trade. That was a win. $10,000 on that. And then this one, $5,000 loss. More than that. I was risking 4,000. Ended up losing 5,000 there. That's crazy. Um, and then GU ended up losing 1,000, about 1,100 or so because of the new stuff. So, but overall was a good week. 33% win rates for the week. So hopefully next week and the rest of the weeks for the month um should be good. I hope so. All right. So currently we're up 1% on the account. Then I'm hoping to get like 5 to 10% this month by the grace of God. So let's see how we end the year and let's see if we can get a payout. So if you want to learn exactly how I trade and the setups that I use to trade this account and pass this challenge, I teach it inside my course and inside my academy. Click the link in the description below to join the academy. Also, if you want to get free signal, not free signals, if you want to get paid signals inside the VIP signal group, I also sent all the trades I took this week. I sent it inside the signal group. If you want to get access to the signals, the link is gonna also be in the description below. And if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment. If you like this video, leave a comment. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments also. And don't forget to join the free training community inside the link in the description. All right, peace.